Well, I was involved and engaged in several community affairs, so we helped launch a community newspaper. We got members of our community involved and said, what are the major issues impacting our community? What are some needs in our community? So our community lacked a voice. So the chamber really launched because of a lot of negative stereotypes that existed about Chaldeans. Many people didn't understand the history of the community, the culture, that were indigenous to Iraq, to Syria, parts of Iran, Turkey, that we still speak the language of Christ, that they're Eastern Rite Catholic. So there wasn't really an organization speaking on our behalf of our community. Those that weren't Chaldean. There was a lot of negative stereotypes that existed about Chaldeans. So we wanted to change that perception. And so there was definitely a need in our community that we tried to fill, that void in which there wasn't an organization that represented the major issues that were impacting our community. Continues to grow. It's about 150,000 Chaldeans now in Metro Detroit. About 30,000 of them have come since 2007 from Iraq mainly. And given what's happening today in Iraq and Syria, we expect more to come if the federal government will allow them. We have more than 800,000 members of our communities displaced still. And more recently, ISIS took over the remaining Christian villages in northern Iraq and displaced another 200,000 members of our community. A genocide has been really perpetuated against people of our faith and other minorities. So we're doing what we can to help resettle them. As we opened up the Chaldean Community Foundation, which is the Chaldean Chamber's not-for-profit arm, we just wanted to become an agency that can help serve this growing community. And so we opened our doors really not realizing what work we were going to be doing, except that we just wanted to help anyone that walked through. Thought we'd maybe help a few hundred people. And that first year, more than 4,000 people came through, mainly because of the dedication of our staff that's focused on solving the major issues impacting anybody that walks through the door. You know, we're proud to say that 15% of the people that walk through our doors are non-Chaldean, just like 40% of our membership with the Chaldean Chamber. We want to aid and assist anyone that walks through our doors. We're expanding our Sterling Heights facility. We've run out of space. We built a new 12,000 square foot facility and just moved in there last November. We're already dealing with a shortage of space as our programs are expanding and more than 20,000 people are coming there annually now. And so we hope to expand the center there, make it more recreational for those that are in need of that service, and also look at building a special needs center that we think can serve all of the people in Macomb County. Mainly anybody and anyone willing to come to the center that has special needs. We want to provide recreation to them, respite to the caregivers, and many other activities, God willing. It's highly rewarding work being able to aid people. You know, we help more than 350 clients with developmental disabilities. You know, spend some time with them and the happiness and joy that they bring to you. You realize just how great your life is. When some of these folks can't see, they can't hear, or have other developmental disabilities, and they really have no care in the world, many of them. And the joy that they bring to us, and the laughter, and the great attitude that they bring to life every day. I mean, that's some of it. The other is this work sometimes is enormously challenging. You know, you hear some horrific stories of people who have been persecuted just because of their beliefs in Christianity. And so there's a lot of joy in trying to bring aid to those people that are suffering. And then the other part of it is there are still several other issues that we are dealing with on a daily basis. There's never a dull moment in this work.